Hi all, welcome to Mentor Mind by Ashwati. So, today we are going to learn the chapter Light, Mirrors and Lenses of Class 8. We are going to learn the basics. So, let's get started. So, in your textbook, an experiment is being given. So, you can see here that an image formed in a shiny metallic spoon from its both inner surface and outer surface is given here. So here we can see in the case of an inner surface we get an inverted image, and while we see through the outer curved surface we can see it as a erect position. So it is both are entirely different. So from this we can learn that when you looked at the inner side of the spoon, which is curved inwards, you must have observed that the image was inverted. So actually we can see here this inward, the inside of the spoon which is curved inwards, we will get the image as an inverted image. So but when you look at the outer side of the spoon which bulges outward, here the reflecting surface is bulged outwards. No. So you can see the image of your face was erect, but it is smaller in size. That is the major difference between these two. So basically spherical mirrors are common type of curved mirrors which are shaped like a part of a hollow glass sphere. Mirrors whose reflecting surface are spherical are called spherical mirrors. So basically what are spherical mirrors? Spherical mirrors are whose reflecting surface are spherical. Unlike plane mirror, the spherical mirrors reflecting surface are spherical. Now, if the reflecting surface, this here in this image you can see this one, the plane, this side is reflecting surface, and the other one where this parallel lines are given, this is the non-reflecting surface. That you have to understand. Okay, so here the reflecting surface of this is a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface, that is this end, is curved inwards. No, either inwards, and the second picture it is curved outwards. So if it is curved inwards, and then it is called as a concave mirror. You have to always keep it in mind. If this reflecting surface, that is this region, is curved inwards, it is a concave mirror. Otherwise it will be a convex mirror. You should know to draw this image. Okay, this is very important. You can remember that concave as it is similar to that of a cave. If we complete this one, this other end, it will shape like a cave. So a spherical mirror which has reflecting surface that curves outwards. If its reflecting surface is curved outwards, it will be a convex mirror. The reflecting surface is curved outwards. This side is, this parallel lines are shown here in both sides. These are non-reflecting surfaces. So do you know how a mirror is, these spherical mirrors are made? These both convex and concave are types of spherical mirrors. So here they are created by grinding and polishing a flat glass piece into a curved surface. We actually polish or grind that reflecting surface, and a reflective coating like that of an aluminium is applied on the outer curved surface area. It forms a concave mirror. If the coating is applied on the inner curved surface, it forms a convex mirror. That is, we all know that, and you understand. Here we can see this side is the reflecting surface. The other side, in case of concave mirror, we coat this surface with the thin layer of aluminium. Here, this is the non-reflecting surface, and in case of convex mirror, we coat this surface only. So next we are going to learn what are the characteristics of image formed by spherical mirrors. It is a very important topic in all exams. So you have to keep in mind this. See the image here. Here one you can see the object and is placed in front of a concave mirror as well as convex mirror. In the first image we are keeping them at a short distance. So here at a short distance, here you can see in case of concave mirror you can see a enlarged image. This image is little bit than the greater size than that of the actual object, right? And the second, in case of convex mirror, you can see a diminished. This image size is very small. And in the second image, you can see that object is placed at a farther distance. So here, in the first case, that is concave mirror, you get an inverted image. This is actually inverted, right? The dog is upside down. And in the case of this convex mirror, it is actually diminished, but it is erect. So we can learn more. You have to keep this image. You have to keep in your mind this picture. So here it is given. That is, in the case of a concave mirror, when the object is placed close to the mirror, the image is erect but larger than the object in size. That is enlarged. So in case of a concave mirror, we get an enlarged image. That is the one thing you have to learn or keep in mind, because it will be a bit confusing if you learn both, I think. So you have to by heart one at a time. That is concave mirror, you can keep in mind. That is at a short distance it will produce a enlarged image. So when that object is moved farther away, the image becomes inverted. So at a farther distance it will be inverted only. And in case of convex mirror, what happens? The image is always erect and smaller than the object that is diminished. So in concave mirror, it will be enlarged, and in case of a convex mirror, it will be diminished. The size of the image decreases slightly as the object is moved away from the convex mirror. So this is the main thing you have to learn. That is, we will move on to this page. That is, in the case of a concave mirror, if at a shorter distance, it will produce an enlarged image, and at a far distance, the concave mirror will produce a inverted image. And in case of a convex mirror, it will produce a diminished image. That is, the size of the image will be reduced. And these all things you have to keep in mind. Here, a plane mirror always forms an erect image of the same size as the object. That is something we already know, because when we look at a mirror, it will produce the image size will be same as that of the object size, that we know when we look at our image itself. No, we will always find that lateral inversion of the image seen. What is lateral inversion? It is that right side appears left and left side appears right. That also we know. Here in this box you can see that is a modern telescope or reflecting telescope that use curved mirrors, with the main mirror being a large concave mirror. That is a modern telescope is actually a concave mirror itself. Now we can learn about the application of both concave and convex mirror. And is being given here from this image. This image you can see the use of a concave mirror. The concave mirror is being used as a reflector of a torch, and also by a dentist. You can see, if you have ever visited a dentist, you could see this type of mirror being used. Actually, we already know that as a concave mirror always produces the enlarged image, since it helps to see us more better. That's why this dentist and all is using this type of mirrors. And the applications of convex mirrors are here. You can see this side view mirror in case of vehicles, and here will always it will be written that the mirrors in the objects are slightly smaller than that they actually appear, like that we can see, no. So this is that we use a convex mirror as a side view mirror. Also in this case of a road safety mirror, we get an enlarged view, no. We get a wide view. Also in case of a surveillance mirror, if it is placed at the corner of a shop, it is easy to survey. In case of any theft occur, means we can easily monitor, because it provides a wide area, it covers a wide area image. Now we are going to learn the most important topic, that is laws of reflection. This is a major question which comes in every exam, even in public exam or other exams also. It is very important. For that, you have to draw this picture. Here you can see this is a plane mirror. This is the reflecting surface, and the other side with these lines shown are non-reflecting surface, and a ray is incident. This is that incident ray. A ray of light that falls on the mirror is called incident ray. So this is it. And this, from when it touches this surface, the ray get reflected. So this is the reflected ray. The ray of light that comes back from the mirror is called reflected ray. And this center line is called the normal. The point where the incident ray, this is the point, no? The point where the incident ray strikes the mirror, when we draw a line making an angle of 90 degrees to the line representing the mirror, this line is known as the normal. We understand this line is the normal. And the angle between, this is that angle, the angle between this normal and this incident ray is called angle of incidence, and the angle between this normal and this reflected ray, this is known as the angle of reflection. So these both angles, that is the angle of incidence and angle of reflection, is always equal. That is the first law of reflection. The angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. This is one law of reflection. The other one is that the incident ray, the normal to the mirror at the point of incidence, and the reflected ray all lie in the same plane. That is, this is the incident ray, this is the reflected ray, and this is this normal. All these three things lie on the same plane only. That is the second law of reflection. These 2 points you have to understand. That is, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection, and incident ray, reflected ray, and normal all lie in the same plane. The law of reflection are valid for all kinds of mirrors, that is both plane and spherical mirrors. We know the spherical mirrors are concave and convex mirrors. Now see this picture. Here we are given 3 kinds of mirrors. That is, first one is a plane mirror, second one is a concave mirror, and third one is a convex mirror. So when a light source falls on this plane mirror, we get what kind of reflection? That is, here when multiple parallel beams of light fall upon a plane mirror, multiple reflected beams are also parallel. Here we get parallel rays. See? And in the second case, when multiple beams of light falls upon a concave mirror, the multiple reflected beams get closer. That is, they converge. This phenomenon, that is, this light rays becomes closer and comes to meet at a point. this is known as convergence. So in case of a concave mirror, it is also known as converging mirror. So this third one, that is convex mirror, the multiple reflected beams spread, that is they diverge. Here these reflected rays are not meeting at a particular point, they get spread, no, they are spreading at a larger distance. So this is known as diverging. So you have to you should know to draw this. So this first is the case of a plane mirror, where you are how to draw a plane mirror, that is a straight line with this parallel lines being drawn, and this is the incident light, and the reflected rays are being parallel to each other. The second case is a concave mirror. That is, concave mirror is whose reflecting surface is curved inwards. That is shown here. So when an ray is incident on it, it will make the reflected rays closer. So it will converge. That is being shown here. All these rays will meet at the single point. And the third one is a convex mirror. What is a convex mirror? The reflecting surface is curved outwards. This is the reflecting surface. That is this one. This side is the reflecting surface. It is curved outwards. So here when this rays are incident on it, the reflected rays will be scattered, or that is said to be diverging. So here is an example of a convergence. In case of a concave mirror, so we are taking a concave mirror here and place it and take a piece of paper here. So when we place this concave mirror to the sun, what happens? A bright spot is formed on this paper. Why this bright spot is formed? It is because this light from the sun, after reflection from the mirror, they get concentrated on this point. We know in case of a concave mirror, when light rays when light rays get reflected from this concave mirror, what happens? It will always comes closer. No, reflected rays comes closer. That is known as convergence. So here it will converge on this paper, forming a bright spot. And what happens? The heat at this region, this bright spot increases, and which will further causes ignition of this paper. You can do this experiment at your home using a concave mirror. It is very interesting. So here in this small box, it is given devices which concentrate sunlight into a small area using mirrors and lenses are called solar concentrators. This is about solar concentrators. The concentrated sunlight is used to heat a liquid to produce steam, which can be used to generate electricity or for providing heat for various purposes such as large-scale cooking for solar furnaces. Solar furnaces are even used for melting steel. So it is very interesting phenomenon, right? By using that solar energy, we are using mirrors also. So these mirrors are used to concentrate or converge the sunlight, which will cause increase in temperature, and this temperature is used to generate electricity. So it's very interesting, right? Now we are going to learn. Now mirror portion is over. Now we are going to learn about lens. A lens is a piece of transparent material, usually made of glass or plastic, which has curved surfaces. Like mirrors, lenses can also be convex or concave. Oh, this is already always transparent material, usually made of glass or plastic. That is the thing we have to understand. Now, like we learnt in mirrors, there is also two types of lenses, that is convex lens and concave lens. So in this first image, we are given a convex lens. What is the specialty? A lens which is thicker at the middle as compared to the edges. We can see in the image itself, this middle portion is far thicker than the edges. Such type of mirrors are known as convex lens. You need to know to draw this one. And the second one, the lens which is thicker at the edges. Here you can see the middle portion is thinner, no? This one is the image of a concave lens. Unlike mirrors, lenses allow light to pass through them. So this is how image is formed in case of a convex lens. You should always know that this concave mirror we learned in the previous session. Concave mirror is similar to convex lens in the case of image formation and all. That is the point you have to keep in mind. So when an object is placed behind a convex lens at a smaller distance from it and seen through lens, the object appears erect and enlarged in size. That is what I told. That is convex lens similar to concave mirror. Both produces enlarged image. As the distance between the object and the convex lens increases, the object appears inverted. So in this case of concave lens and seen through lens always appears erect and diminished in size. Its size changes as its distance from the lens increases. This is the particular images. Always keep in mind that concave mirrors and convex lens produce enlarged images. And earlier we learned that concave mirror is converging and convex is diverging, right? In the case of mirrors. But in case of lens, it is just the opposite. That is, the light beam passes through the thin glass plate as it is. The convex lens converges the light falling on it while the concave lens diverges it. Just the opposite. Here in this example, you can see a transparent glass plate is shown, and when the light falls on it, it will goes parallelly, similar to the case of a plane mirror. In this case of convex lens, the reflected rays will come and meet at a point, that is, it converges. So convergence is seen in convex lens as that of a concave mirror, and in case of a concave lens, it gets diverged. It shows the divergence that is shown here. You should know to draw this image. This one is very important. That is, the first one is a transparent glass plate. We get parallel when light rays incident on it. It produces parallel rays. The second case is a convex lens. That is, the middle portion is thicker than edges. So when light rays is incident on it, it gets converged at a point. And the third one is a convex mirror. That is, convex mirror, the edges are thicker than the middle portion. So when light rays is parallel falls on it, it get diverged. That is, the light reflected rays spreads. So similarly, as we learned, that is, concave mirrors produce convergence. Here that same experiment we can do with the case of a convex lens. This convex lens shows convergence. So when we place a convex lens to a sunlight, a bright spot is formed here due to convergence property, and the heat here increases. As a result, this paper gets burnt. Lenses are important and are used everywhere around us. We know that eyeglasses, here you can see the spectacles here used, as well as the mobile camera lenses or telescope, etc. are made using convex lenses. Okay, made using lenses. So even our human eye is actually a convex lens, the reflecting surface. So these are the important points we learned. I will just we could do a small revision. That is, image formed by a concave mirror can be enlarged, diminished, or of the same size as of the object, and it may be erect or inverted depending upon the distance of the object from the mirror. We know if the image, in case of a concave mirror, if it is at a shorter distance, the image formed will be enlarged and erect, and if as the distance increases, the image formation will also, the size also varies. The image formed by a convex mirror is always erect and diminished in size. Then this is the two laws of reflection. That is, angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection, and the incident ray, the normal, and the reflected ray all lie in the same plane. This is important. Then the laws of reflection are valid for all kinds of mirrors: plane, concave and convex. A concave mirror converges the light beams while a convex mirror diverges it. The same is in the case of lens. A convex lens converges and a concave lens diverges it. The image formed by a convex lens can be enlarged, diminished, or of the same size as the object, and it may be erect or inverted depending upon the distance of the object from the mirror. These are the problems. The chapter is actually over. We will do more exercise problems by next class. I hope you understand the class very well. If any questions or doubts are there, you can comment and ask. I will be very happy to answer you. For any further clarification also, you can comment on the comment box. Thank you, students. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and do support me. Thank you.